Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Bond, a props, wardrobe, and interior stylist living and working in Austin, Texas. I'm here to talk about how to make yourself and your set. Yes, think of your room as your set. Look its best for all those Zoom meetings that you've been having during this time of social distancing. First, let's talk about styling yourself. Try to look professional, whatever that means in your industry. I'm a creative, so basically that means I can wear anything short of pajamas on a Zoom meeting. But just because I can doesn't mean that I should. Try to level up a bit. I know it's hard to pull it together after days on end of not even knowing what day it is, but I promise wearing a blouse or a collared shirt isn't going to kill you. With that being said, stay away from small stripes, no checks or gingham, as they will sometimes moire on camera, which simply means that it will create wavy patterns that are very distracting. Solid colors work best, but avoid all white as it can blow out, which is another semi-technical photography term, which means it gets so bright that you lose all definition in the garment. Remember, you only have to look good from mid-chest level up, which means if you want to keep your sweats or pajama bottoms on, go ahead and do it. It's the opposite of a mullet. Business in the front, party down below, or something like that. A similar concept applies to your hair. Zoom meetings aren't the time for, I woke up like this. But let's face it, you also don't want to spend an hour on your hair and makeup. Knowing that the other attendees are only going to see the hair that frames my face, I spent less than 3 minutes putting a few waves into my hair with a curling iron so that the look is casually put together but not messy. For those who wear makeup, color on your lips and cheeks makes you look more alive on camera, as does a little mascara. If you've got several calls to do in a day, keep a tube of lipstick in the vicinity for touch-ups. Next, let's talk about how to style and light your room. In my line of work, it's all about creating an illusion and selling the lifestyle. In other words, don't take your home or home office too literally. What exactly do I mean by that? That means if you've got better window light in your laundry room than your office, who says you can't create a set in there? Maybe you've got a fiddly fig tree in your entryway, but a little bit of greenery or texture would go a long way in livening up your office set. Go ahead and drag that thing over. Look at your surroundings in a new way and borrow from different areas of your home to create the perfect little Zoom haven. But wait, before you get set on where you'll be setting up your home office, you're going to need, or Zoom haven, as I like to call it, you're going to need to think about the lighting, and that all goes hand in hand. If at all possible, use natural window light. You won't look so yellow, which is what tungsten light gives off. Tungsten is the more traditional light bulb of yore. LED light gives off more of a harsh blue light. So remember, natural light is just right. Oh my God, I said it. Okay. That being said, where do you want the natural light coming from? It should never come from behind you, as this is what we call backlighting, and it's going to cause your face to become very dark. Position your computer's camera so that the light is coming from behind it. Better yet, position your setup in a corner where there's window light coming from the front and the side, which will create a really flattering combination. If you can't use natural daylight due to early morning or late night Zooms, put a desk lamp next to your laptop, and hot tip, put a piece or two of white paper between the computer and your body, as it's going to bounce light onto your face, which helps fill in any harsh shadows. Also, where you position your laptop or phone camera makes a difference too. You don't want it to be too low because, let's face it, the underside of your chin is not flattering and nobody wants to see your nose hairs. So make sure your laptop's camera is at eye level, and if you have to, set your laptop on a stack of books. I'm currently using a puzzle box and a board game and a couple of books that were close by. All right, how to style your home, aka your set. Remember, on a Zoom meeting, the focus is on you and the people you're speaking with. But also know that, like the rest of us, your coworkers and or clients are naturally curious and are going to want to scope out the place you call home. So here are some tips to create your Zoom haven. I said earlier to borrow from here and there and not to take your home or home office too literally. But remember to keep your set simple, and I'll explain how to do that by employing a decorating trifecta I call CTP. It stands for color, texture, and pattern. Let's look at the set I've built here. First, where's our color? We've got some color in the print behind me and in the shirt that I'm wearing. These leaves add a little bit of color. And remember, you don't want too many competing colors. Keep it to around 3 or 4. All right, let's talk about texture. Plants always bring in texture and color, a double whammy. Your plant can be a tiny house plant on your desk or something as large as a fiddle leaf fig plant. You don't have to show the whole plant, just leaves peeking in to suggest a little greenery. I also have texture in the print behind me, and all of those plant painted green cactuses count as texture. Pattern. You don't want too much pattern on your set. The focus should be on you. Keep it simple. Pattern could mean a few books stacked in a pile behind you, could be vases on top of books like I have here. On that note, refrain from zooming, is that a word? In front of an entire bookshelf. It's too much pattern and it's too distracting, and let's face it, a little cliche. And that's how you Zoom without looking like a big dweeb. If you have any questions about this or any of life's other big issues, shoot me a DM on Instagram at Stephanie Bohn. That's Stephanie, Bohn. Thanks for watching and stay safe.